Hey guys, I'm Bhagat Singh from Secure.com, and today we're going to be talking about ambition and having a scattered mind that's not devoted to a singular mission in life. So I was walking around and recording this video, and it was too dark to record it anywhere else. So now I'm seated on this bench. It's great because some of the thoughts that I was sharing at that time, I can now compress those thoughts and share them with you guys. So right now you have a scattered mind that's not focused on a single mission in life. You don't have a purpose in life right now. And what a purpose or a mission is where you are solely devoted to this one thing that will, it's so big, it's so much bigger than you that it'll take you many lifetimes to totally complete it, totally fulfill that mission or that purpose. And you're solely devoted to it. You orient your whole life around it. And that is the source of ambition, at least for me. My ambition largely comes from having a mission in life. Actually, my ambition comes from two things. One is the mission, and the other is just an overwhelming sense of creativity. Now, that's my nature. Not everyone is a creative individual, but everyone can have a mission in life where they're focused on one or a few things that guide how their life progresses. So right now you don't have a mission and you have a scattered mind, and I would say that the reason why you have a scattered mind is because right now you need that mind. You need your mind to be scattered because your mind is on the lookout for its mission. Who knows? Maybe it's not. But suppose it is. Suppose your mind is on the lookout for a mission. How do you think it would behave? How do you think it will behave if it is doing that? It's going to look around. It's going to be like, It's going to be distracted. Things are going to pull its attention. Now, that's also a symptom of not having a mission in life, where random things pull your attention. Random people irritate you. Random things just sweep you off your feet. You were talking about meditation and how meditation is about claiming your attention back, claiming your energy back, because you're spending it in all kinds of directions. Meditation is about taking it back and saying, I'm not going to give my attention to anyone, even my own self, that process which takes credit for random things. So your mind is scattered right now because it needs to be scattered. You're distracted right now because you need to be distracted. Because you need to find out what to do, and for that you need to pay attention to all kinds of things around you. Your consciousness will see the things that you're exposing yourself to. Your consciousness will see it. And your consciousness will see it. Your conscience will tell you if it's something that you should not do. Your consciousness will see, and your conscience will tell you. Your conscience is your inner voice. It'll tell you what not to do. And from there you can find out what to do. Now, some people might already know what to do, but if you don't, then you need to listen to your conscience and you need to find out what kinds of things it's rejecting. So first you need to expose yourself to all kinds of things, and then you need to listen to your conscience and then have it tell you what kinds of things that you should not be doing. So it's from there it's just the process of elimination. You're just simply choosing not to do the things that are not that are being rejected by your conscience. Or even if your mind is distracted, there's things that are going to distract it more. There's things that are going to pull its attention more than others. And when it does that, there's already many things that you're not paying attention to. Now, it's possible that you're not paying attention to some of the things that are actually important for you to pay attention to. It's possible that you're not paying attention to the things that you need to pay attention to. So you do need to be careful with relying on that process, that distracted process. You need to be careful there, because you do need to try and orient your attention towards the things that you need. Ideally, you would need to pay attention to. You do need to be on the lookout for those things. And I would say the way to do that would be to look out on the things that are worth doing. That are adding something to this world, to people, to living beings. Find out what is going to provide value to the community here on Earth. And if you're watching this video in 5000 AD and you're already on a different planet, then find out what you can do on that planet. How can you add value to the universe? Now, there's nothing you could add to the universe, and there's nothing you can subtract. So the question is kind of a strange question, but it's funny. There's not much you can add, but that's something you need to do. You need to add things. You need to find out what can you add. What can you add to people? What can you add? How can you bring joy to people? Let's put it that way. How can you bring joy to people? How can you bring joy to sentient beings, to animals? And by animals, I mean all kinds of animals. Birds, insects, fish, land mammals, or sea animals, land animals, humans. How can you add value to them? How can you bring them joy? When you walk around, when you look around yourself, when you see people, when you see what's happening in the world, is there something that stands out and grabs your attention where you think, this is something that I could do? This is something that I could work on. And if there is something like that, then get to it. Do something about it. We need people like that. We need people like that who pay attention to what's going on and then do something about it. If it grabs their attention, if it calls out to them, if it requires something to be done. There's many things like that in the world. There's many things worth doing. Find out which battle is worth fighting and then fight that battle. That's called responsible actions, performing responsible actions, which walks hand in hand with meditation. And you can watch my other videos on meditation specifically. This video is about responsible actions. Your question actually is the You've grabbed the heart of responsible actions. Bhai Kanhaiya Ji's mission was to serve the wounded and the injured and the thirsty, to feed them water, to tend to their wounds. When he was out there in the world and he was looking at what's happening, these things pulled his attention, and it was worth doing. It was worth providing this water or this medicine to the people. So he did it. And people were against him for doing that. People did not recognize that this was something that was necessary, that this was something that needed to be done. Anyway, so when you find things that you think that you could do, that you could improve, when you find that there's things in the world that you can improve, and then when you do it, when you actually do the things that are required, for example, to bring joy to people or to feed them water, as in the case of Bhai Kanhaiya Ji, when you find that activity, those set of activities that you need to do, see how your mind and body are in that moment when you do the activity. See if you're able to go into a meditative state, and by that I mean see if you are able to lose yourself when you're doing that activity. See if you forget the time when you're immersed in that activity. Do you lose yourself? Are you losing track of time? Does whether it's hot or cold matter to you in that moment? Does it matter if it's windy or if it's dark outside? Responsible actions and meditation. Find out what's responsible and find out if you can do that meditatively while meditating. Expose yourself to different things. Let your attention be the guide, but also guide your attention to find things that you may not be paying attention to. Pay attention to the things you're looking at, pay attention to things, and then also try to pay attention to things that you may not be paying attention to. So expose yourself to a variety of things, and then from those, see which ones you can add something to, see which ones are worth doing, see which battles are worth fighting, fight those battles, do those things, and then see if you can do those meditatively. And the ones you can do meditatively, while meditating, where you lose yourself, those are most likely to be your mission in life, your purpose in life. If you've already tried this, what I'm suggesting here, then leave your comment in the comment section and let me know what you've already tried and what you found as a result. Because we can continue on this topic, and we can elaborate more on the kinds of things that you can do. These are things that you should do simultaneously. So watch my videos on meditation. Start practicing the things that I'm saying there, and also be on the lookout for what's responsible. Right now, the world is crying out for someone to pick up their sword and fight the battles that need to be fought. Are you going to be that warrior? Are you going to meditate and be that warrior saint? I'll see you guys later.